Hey guys, it's Shireen aka Halal Girl New York and welcome back to the channel. This video is my reaction to my match day results, which is just one of those videos that you can't not do, but because it was the very first video I ever recorded and it was before I launched my whole YouTube channel, I didn't really sit and do an intro, so I just wanted to come on here first and add this little intro. And just for anyone outside the US who might not be familiar what match day actually is, it's basically the day where all medical students in the US and any international students who've applied to the US as well find out where they will be going for their residency training, which could be the next 3 to 7 years of their life depending on which specialty they chose. I applied for internal medicine, so this day was super important because it's the day that I found out where I'll be for the next 3 years. At the beginning of this video you'll see me looking super conscious because it's the first time that I'd ever recorded anything, and I asked my husband to leave the room until it was time for me to open my match day results. Wait, please, just
I have nowhere else to go.
I'm just in the bedroom.
Okay,
fine, then don't listen to me.
I'm not going to listen to you.
Okay. What?
Let me find it.
Hey you guys, today is Friday the 20th of March. It's a day that I've been keeping in my calendar for physically about 1 year and mentally maybe 2 to 3 years, because today is the day that we find out across the US where we've matched into for residency. So it's a really big deal, and as you can probably tell from my body language and my face, I'm feeling pretty nervous and awkward but excited. The way the match system works is that on the Monday of the 3rd week of March you find out if you matched, and then on the Friday you find out where you've matched. And I never really understood that system, like why they have to drag it on for like a whole week, but it actually makes a lot of sense now that I'm in like right here living through it, because there was a lot of suspense on Monday to find out whether or not I did match, and I found out I matched. I shared it on Instagram, called my family and friends, and it was really great news. I was so happy and excited and overjoyed and thrilled and all the good words. But now I need to find out where I've matched. And the reason that they leave like 3 or 4 days in between is for anyone who went unmatched on the Monday. There's something called SOAP, which is a system where you can actually look at all the unfilled residency spots across the US and actually apply for them. So it gives a chance for those who went unmatched to actually find a last minute residency spot somewhere that they would be happy to take, and then the programs can see that for over the 3 days, over the Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and then they can choose which applicants that they want to take for those unfilled spots as well. So leaving 3 days in between is actually really great because it allows for enough time for programs and unmatched students to find somewhere to match and go and do their residency. It is currently 11:53. I don't know if you can even see that there. I just downloaded an app so you could see the time. So results are coming out in exactly 7 minutes. My heart rate has definitely gone up. I need to know where I'll be matching, which city, which hospital. I already know which specialty I'll be matching in since I ranked all of one specialty. I really hope that I stay close so that my husband and I can carry on living together. We did long distance for like 3 years before I moved to New York, so I really don't want to move anywhere where I'll have to move out of our apartment or I won't be able to see him every day, because we're so used to that. I know it is possible and manageable for 2 residents to be in long distance and make it work, but we just really don't want that. So I'm just praying for the best, really. I have to admit, a little bit of pressure has been taken off me because I already found out I matched. That was such a huge relief. As an international medical graduate, there's actually no guarantee, and even for Americans, there's absolutely no guarantee that you will match somewhere. There's so many people that I know personally who go unmatched, not even 1 year, but 2, 3 years in a row. So it was such a relief to match on Monday. I didn't actually film my reaction on Monday because I was so anxious. I just was literally in my pajamas looking like a ghost, like an absolute ghost. I woke up like 5 minutes before the results came out and just went straight to my laptop, and my husband just sat next to me, and then we just like hugged and like for like an hour. Alhamdulillah, super thankful and grateful that I did match. and now we will see in exactly 5 minutes where I did match. And I figured it would be kind of fun to film this. I'd love to look back on this moment, and hopefully a lot of you guys might find it interesting. Coronavirus has actually taken over the whole world right now. We're in the midst of a global pandemic. It's really scary, and it's definitely taken a lot of the focus of things like match day, because you really do start to put your life into perspective. You're starting to reflect on the meaning of life and just the fact that you're safe and healthy and happy. So it did take a huge load off my mind with regards to worrying about match, because everything starts to feel so like frivolous. So initially I would be the only one sitting here opening my results in front of a computer screen, myself and all the international medical graduates who've already graduated from their own medical schools in their own home countries, because all the US medical students have their own match ceremonies that are hosted by the med schools, where they all gather in a big hall and are given letters, and it's very high pressure and a lot of suspense because their whole family's watching them open this one envelope. But because of coronavirus, that's all been cancelled. So now all the US students as well as the international graduates are all going to be opening their results on a computer. Now they brought it forward to Friday at 12, which is in 1 minute.
Madam is good no matter what, or there's nothing to be sad about. What interesting about?
I'm shaking. Look, I'm actually shaking very slightly.
Rock solid, she's blagging it.
Thank goodness for Google two-step verification prolonging this process a little bit. What happened?
Yeah, you just press it. Yeah. So
Remind me later. St. Luke's.
I love. I'm so proud of you. How do you feel, my love? So proud of you, my love.
I was so scared I'd get sent away.
That's such amazing news.
I need to check it, says it.
It does, it does. Alhamdulillah.
So I just found out I matched in New York City, Manhattan, at one of the Mount Sinai hospitals. It's a dream come true. I was so worried that I would get sent really far upstate or even further. Alhamdulillah, it's where I did my elective, and I actually fell in love with medicine all over again when I did my elective there, and I just couldn't imagine this time a year ago when I did my elective, like actually finding out that I matched in residency there. I always hoped that I would. I used to look at the residents and be like, oh my gosh, they're so lucky. When I would see them walking around, I was like, you're so lucky right now that you're a resident there. And it's just really surreal that now that's going to be me, inshallah, come July 1st. So this is super exciting, and I'm so thankful and grateful, alhamdulillah. This way we can stay living in our apartment that we're already in. I don't have to buy a car, I don't have to take lessons. I know that's really small things, but I don't know if my makeup has smudged. I let out a tear or two. I normally don't happy cry, I only sad cry. But thank you, God, and my husband. To all the other international medical graduates out there, whether you're sitting in England or Pakistan, India, Iran, Egypt, wherever you're sitting, I just hope that this can be some source of inspiration, whether it's just even like a small amount, to show that with enough hard work and dedication it is possible. Because I used to sit there like a year ago, literally 1 year ago, I remember crying from stress, thinking that, oh, I'm never gonna match, no one's gonna take me. I feel really lucky to be in this position now, and I just want you guys all out there to know that with enough hard work it's definitely possible. You don't have to be a super crazy genius to match in your top choice. And yeah, alhamdulillah, super thankful and grateful, and is super excited for my medical career to begin, and excited to take you guys all along with me. and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. I can't believe I'm saying this on such an important video, but this is going to be the beginning of my whole YouTube career as well, so we'll see where that takes me, and I'm excited to take you guys all along with me on the ride as I explore internal medicine here in the United States and New York City specifically in the time of coronavirus, which is even crazier. So I'm just pray to God that I'm able to do the best I can do and be the best doctor I can be and serve those who need my help, and I pray that God helps me along in this journey and makes it an easy, well, not easy, it makes it a fulfilling, successful and healthy journey for me and those around me. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching that reaction video. I'm actually starting residency in just a few days, so time has really flown by. And I wanted to add, if you're watching this from outside the US and you're interested in moving your medical career to the US, you should check out a course that some other international medical graduates and I have put together. Our course is called How to Make It in America. It's a step-by-step guide taking you through everything you need to know to make your move. So if you are interested in that, be sure to check out the links in the description box. And as always, my doors are open. If you have any questions about anything at all, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you matched this year or you're currently applying for residency, comment and let me know where you matched or where you really want to apply to. I'd love to learn more about you guys, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on all my future content as I start residency. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.